We have Ruth. Ruth Ann from Vicksburg's holding on the line. Welcome and to LawCall, Ruth, and you can ask your question.
So I have a question. I have an attorney already, but I just got one quick question. I was just wondering, why does the workers' comp always send a workers' comp nurse to all my appointments and nurse stay in the room with me? I would just hang up and listen to the answers.
Okay, thank you so much for your call. And I see Seth nodding his head here. So Seth, are you going to weigh in?
Sure, Ruth Ann, that's a great question. What that is a nurse case manager. They are hired by the insurance companies. They're not a nurse. What they will do is they'll follow along with your medical care, and in some cases, now I know I'm going to catch a lot of flack because we just said a few things about some employers, and now I'm saying a few things about nurses, and it's not all nurses, but some of these nurse case managers have an agenda, and they will go and talk to your doctor after your visit when you're not in, and they'll be in the room with you so that you don't have privacy. Then after you leave, they'll talk to the doctor, and they'll really try and encourage that doctor to get you back to work before you're physically able to get back to work. In that way, it'll save the insurance company money. That's just what I've seen. People might disagree with me about that. You have the right to tell that nurse case manager to get lost. She doesn't need to be in the room with you. She doesn't need to follow your medical care. If she makes you uncomfortable, tell her to go away. That'd be my advice for you.
Okay, great. Straight to the point here. Get lost. Okay, do you want to add anything, Joey?
Seth cuts right to it. I love it. He's right. Tell them to get lost. Absolutely. There's a split among some attorneys on how to handle that. I put it in my letter straight to the insurance company and the employer whenever an individual hires me, immediately saying, you do not get to contact my clients. The only thing you can contact them about is to tell them when their appointment is. Otherwise, as Seth said, get lost.
All right. Is there anything else either one of you want to add quickly? Just raise your hand up here because we are running out of time.
Go ahead, Joey.
Seth is right. Report it immediately. He said it at the beginning. That is one of the biggest holdups that I find, and one of the biggest defenses that employers and carriers raise is that they weren't told about the incident. Then we got to go dig through and see whether or not a text message was sent to a manager, an assistant manager, a coworker, something like that. So report it immediately. Talk to an attorney right out the gate just to hear your options. It's perfectly fine if you say, I just want to know what to do here. Call us, talk to us.
All right.
We will help you the best we can.
Well said, Joey.